When are you moving back to the US?
Never.
It's not about what you own, what you got.
It's a waste of money.
I was living the American dream, a lot of people could say.
Who this, who that. It's about being happy, man.
People would rather purchase bullets and toilet paper than to, focus on loving one another.
I think my kids have a better life here than they would in Denver, hands down.
I wanted the opportunity to learn how to live, not just survive.
But when you come here, you get to let go of the hustle.
Everything is about climbing success and who you know and how to reach a certain level.
And I get respect. I don't have people second guessing me. I don't have people doubting me. I don't have people looking down on me. They see me as a man, and I love that.
And you understand the value of each second that you will never get back, I should add, of your life.
I'm able to finally learn what it feels like to just be.
I've never been scared to send my kid to school.
If you're not living a life where you're enjoying and experiencing different places in the world, what do you have to look forward to?
Be a human being, not like a human doing.
So yeah, my kids are gonna get older. They're not gonna wanna roll with the old people, but that's me and mommy time now. God's willing, I don't ever want it to end because my wife, she won't let me sit down and get all comfortable in front of a TV when you could be out living.
Just did some traveling, came across Belize, decided this is a spot for me to invest some money and begin a new life.
Occupancy? I don't know. This is our first year and we're absolutely fully booked.
I feel safe here. People are brown and black like me, and I've made this my home for the last 5 years.
I do it no justice by talking about it. You gotta experience it.
So people that ask, are they too late? They're the same people that called me 5 years ago and said, am I too late? And I said, you're not too late. They didn't pull the trigger. They're gonna call me again in 5 years. They're gonna say, am I too late? I'm gonna say, I told you 5 years ago, you're not too late, right?
Yo, hope, it's not a strategy. We actually need a plan B. See, like I didn't come from money. I don't have a backup plan, right? And if you're new here, like I grew up in foster care. Then I moved to Chicago with my mom, single mom, just struggling to survive. So I had to learn how to really exist in this world. And I've been on the road full time for 15 years, 50 countries deep, because what I felt when I traveled to these countries, a different level of freedom. And I'm not just chasing moments now, right? Going to a place and just like, wow, this is great. No, I'm actually looking for options around the world that make sense for me and my family, right? That are financially stable, emotionally and spiritually. Because like the world, like, I mean, it's crazy. Like I need options. And not just where I can go and make the quickest dollar, but like where I actually feel connected. So I can contribute to that society in a real way, not just pass through. This is the part like I never actually saw coming. Like in 2023, when I bought my land in Belize, and I told the story, the only way I really know how, right, is with a camera. And that first episode, it literally sparked a movement. It was a surprise to me. I was like, oh, shit. Like almost 200 people that watched our Belize series, they've bought property. And I was like, yo, from a viewer to like, now they're my neighbors, I'm seeing them in the neighborhood. That's crazy to me. And if you moved early, I want to say congratulations. That lot that you got for 40K is now 55 grand. And every time I come back, I just see more and more familiar faces, right? Literally viewers who have become neighbors, we're hooping together. And this place, it just keeps me coming back, right? From the jungle to the ocean to the mountains. And it's not just for like how beautiful it is, but it's like how I feel when I touch down at the airport. Like my spirit just feels at peace because it's bigger than real estate to me. It's about like my freedom and how I want to live my life. I'm headed back to Belize right now to track down the people who move like while most people, like they stay dreaming. And I'm talking like the families, the couples, and the people who showed up with nothing more than like a plan. And then like the first time investors, the relocators, and then also locals, right, who have turned opportunity into generational wealth. And then even Leroy, right, he's a school teacher from Canada, earning 5 figures a month right now with 1 rental. And I'm here to learn like exactly how they did it, the wins, their mistakes, and like the blueprint that's turned like a simple $50,000 lot into like a real plan B, because this isn't like a real estate story. This is like a freedom story, right? It's peace, it's options, something real to pass down when back home feels more uncertain like by the day. We met Cedric from Philly and his wife. So as we were leaving pool club by the golf cart, I hear, yo, you the guy to do videos, right? And I was like, nah, not me. She was like, no, you sound like him too.
And I know a face when I see it.
This I never thought this would happen.
Ced was like, no, that's not him. I'm like, no, I'm just messing with you. He's like, yo, we watch you all the time. I gotta buy you a drink.
Yo, this is a once in a life. Just to y'all out here doing it too. I'm a diehard Ravens fan. I mean it when I say it. This is up there with like meeting Ray Lewis, I swear to God. Because he inspires. I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. In my small town, it's not a lot that inspires. If you really are interested in experiencing new things and meeting new people, traveling to see new cultures, you can be here and you can do it. That to me is so inspiring. He take you from the expensive jewels where you be like, hey, we tripping. This got a helipad on the top of it.
6 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, and a private mixologist over here.
I ain't gonna be there, but I'm gonna be down the street a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ride past it and be like, oh, that's from me, it's fine. I know I'm gonna have a great experience here because I know bro did. And he did it the way I would do it. He just spent $20 on a meal and a drink. Hey, forever, man, forever. I'm gonna be your biggest fan forever, bro.
Some days are just destined to be special. So 2 days later, I see Cedric's wife, Steph, while getting coffee in the morning. And I said, yo, you wanna come out on the yacht with us? She's like, how long I got? I say, an hour. She's like, let me see if we can make it happen.
We're gonna head out on the Catamaran. We're gonna do a day sail. So we're gonna visit a couple snorkeling sites, have fun on the boat, party, experience Belize a little bit.
We wanna go with the sharks, but I'm a little scared of these sharks. Are you scared of these sharks? No.
It's game time.
Sometimes in life, things feel spiritual. And this was like one of those moments.
I've been able to come to Belize now for over 20 years. So this is like my second home. It always has been. I mean, it's beautiful. There's no winter, obviously. I'm from a place called Calgary, Canada. But being a mixed race guy, my mom's Trini, my dad's a mixed bag of European. You never really know where you fit. If you haven't seen the Belize flag, you should check it out, because on that flag is 2 different races of man, essentially hand in hand working together. And if that doesn't personify the way this place feels, I don't know what does, because it's real. I've never felt an ounce out of place. When you're here, you'll probably feel it. The general culture that is just so open and friendly.
Back at home in like Miami, random people don't really talk to each other. You don't really wave, you don't really say hello.
Exactly.
It's just like, you go this way, go about your business, and here, it's like, hey, how you doing? And so it just gives me a real sense of community.
So I could start on the outskirts of a city in the middle of nowhere, Alberta, Canada, or Texas or California, and deal with taxes and all these other things. Or I could be on this island where it is ground level, where it's British common law, and we already have Bahamas and Cayman Islands and other proof of concept of developed places. We're like 20, 30 years behind here. So I moved here to get ahead. And as a son of an immigrant, there's no inheritance coming my way. There's no real estate, there's no land. I might be the first person in my family to own land. This is generational for me.
fresh catches day every day. We got mussels, we got calamari, we got beautiful octopus, we got whole lobsters.
There's nothing I love more than good food. Belize, yo. Even though they got non-processed food, I don't think I stop eating while I'm there.
How you season it and how you cook it, it's like you make a perfect baby, and they have the perfect baby here.
That's correct.
Most times when I go to places around the world, the locals don't own the building. Do you own this place?
Yes.
How long have you owned this place?
25.
Oh, you've owned it for 25.
Yes.
What's the biggest changes you've seen in San Pedro?
Infrastructure. Big business people want to invest, putting more resorts with more condos. Brand names are coming down here.
How much would a building like this cost 25 years ago?
Only 50,000.
50,000?
Yes.
And now it'd be like something like 3 million. You said you're from mainland, from Belize City.
Yes, yes.
So what made you come 25 years ago here?
I came here to be a dishwasher, a waiter, supervisor, manager. I did everything. So I know exactly how to operate a restaurant. On the job, I have lots of nicknames, but now I only have one name, Boss.
El Jefe.
Yeah.
There's two spots I hit when I want jerk chicken in San Pedro. First, Robin's Kitchen. It's local, it's a vibe. The chicken, yo, it's serious, but get there early. Everyone's always complaining, man, it was sold out by the time I got there.
No oxtail?
You missed the oxtail yesterday.
No.
This is my first time here. Oh, but I travel all over too. I'm retired since 2018. Did you really know Belize before? Or? No, your video's first I've ever heard of. I love your voice. It's good. You make it seem so sexy. Man, you gotta go there. Let me get my ticket.
And the other actually might surprise you is actually the Alaya, right, at the Marriott. They've come a long way since our first video, and I was cussing them out in the first video, right, about their food. But now, no joke, the chicken and the ribs. So I'm eating. And then I'm like mid-bite, and then this brother comes up, yo, PassportHeavy, right?
Actually, my crib was a 4-bedroom. I converted it to a 5-bedroom. Like, nah, I want as many bedrooms as possible. Airbnb, and we could just move out with that. So,
what are you selling for a night?
They're gonna be paying $554. Start Friday for the weekend. 5, 6, 6, 5.
Building assets.
Christmas, New Year, just over like 1,000. 1,200 nights, 7 nights. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The numbers is crazy, man. You get a joint, 5-bedroom down here. You never know what you want, you know.
How y'all two know each other?
Oh, it's my dad.
It's my baby girl.
Okay. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Jackson, Mississippi.
When you were younger, were you like, I'm dreaming of going to Belize?
No, that didn't come till I was sick of work, and I started thinking about retirement.
Who made the decision first to come down?
To come down, I did, but
I think I gave her the idea and she took it and ran with it. When I looked up, actually when we came down, she had already purchased.
You bought a property internationally before, or?
No, first one. First 3, my bad.
So you got 3, most people doing 1. Why 3?
I have a background in sustainable real estate development and construction management. So I kind of see the vision. I know the airport is coming, the roads are coming, electricity is coming. And then I'm just tired of the hustle and bustle.
Man, I'm sick of working. I've gotten older, just looking for a place for me and my wife to just sit back and retire and just live a calm, peaceful life,
So your wife, is she on board with it too?
Oh yeah, she bugging me every week. When we gonna leave? I didn't want to go into a place and just buy property or buy land and not knowing who I'm buying it from. But the Remax name, well, Remax is in the States. This is legit right here. Let's go through this channel. They made it super, super simple.
Also that the contracts were in English. So you could read it,
right.
And you know what you're buying.
Right. Belize, it was just checking off all the boxes. The economy, the currency exchange, English as the first language, the proximity to the States. You know when you're in the right spot. When we touched down here, so yeah, this is it. It was a done deal at that point.
So where you guys from?
So I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. He's from Madison, Wisconsin.
When I moved away when I was 18, I moved to Phoenix. And I'm like, yo, some people in January live like this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so used to like shoveling,
Yes.
scraping the ice. They don't know Wisconsin.
I mean, they're pretty similar in being freezing.
Everything breaks when it's cold, so it's that much harder to fix everything. It's just, yeah, the winter blues are a real thing. It's like, hey, and we came down here and it's like a whole different atmosphere. It's like, oh, sunshine, vitamin D. It's amazing for the soul.
And that's what's very important to us is we're like, okay, if we want to be able to kind of work away from home for a couple months out of the year, this is a great place to do it.
I mean, when we're working, we're usually going pretty hard. So it's nice to have the island time kind of mix too. That it's like, hey, you know what? You're going to be forced to slow things down. Really just enjoy some of the things. Enjoy your coffee, enjoy breakfast, take some time, sit out on the porch, read a book, do that stuff. And it's a good way to recharge. Everyone down here is just so nice. I mean, just the open heartedness. Everyone wants to introduce you to everybody whenever they meet you. And it's just, you're part of the family as soon as you come in there. So it, I mean, makes you feel welcome for sure.
One of my favorite things in this world is hooping. It's pure joy. And when you have the ability to bring joys to others, man, it's like, why not? Woo! So it's the last place I thought I was gonna be sitting with Reggie. Yeah.
Reggie Bullock!
We out here in no private island. We had a lot of fun on the island. A lot of fun. Yeah.
But I'm about to take off like a rocket. Houston, we might have a problem, but that don't mean money.
What's your favorite thing about the island?
It's probably just seeing that smooth, flat layout of the ocean. Every day that I wake up, I'm just had that view right there. And probably the basketball court. Understanding and knowing like, well, I'm on a private island right now. You know what I'm saying?
This is Reggie Bullock's private island. So before retiring from the NBA, Reggie did something most wouldn't dare, and he bet on himself.
I just feel like I can develop one in my sleep now. So I think that's probably the next move for me.
Kind of like how people flip homes. You talking about flipping islands?
Flipping islands, yeah.
Wow.
Flipping islands, developing them, reselling them. Yeah. Putting wellness centers on islands, all type of stuff.
What it costs to do an island if it's not too personal?
I'm like 4.5 all in. That's on purchasing and putting like another 2.5 into it.
That's a risk for you. Like that's not just like, oh, we.
Yeah, that's a risk for sure. But then I also think about if I would have went and bought this $5 million home in the United States and still ain't paid it off yet with a 15, 30-year fix. But if I done with this project right here and I'm spent 5 on it, this is for life. This is for generational wealth. This is for another bill that we'll never have to worry about for our life as long as we take care of it.
Because you put assets versus liabilities.
Yes, 100%.
So yes, he took millions that he earned on the court and invested in peace and paradise. And hopefully he's built something for his family that will last for generations. What kind of plans you got for like really investing back into the community?
You know, just giving back to the people. I want to create job opportunities for people. I want to help improve the economy around here. I want to give back to the kids through my athletic ability, through camps. I don't want to just make it about basketball. I know that this country, their first sport is soccer, and I just want to be able, you know, just when I throw my camp this year, I want to be able to give people their wingspan, their speed, you know, different type of stuff that you would use in sports that you would need to know that they possibly can't get down here.
Reggie's the kind of person, if he does something, he goes all in. So of course we had to run a little game. And then he bet me $100 I couldn't dunk. But what people forget is I still move like an athlete. And now, Reggie owes me 100. You got 100 for me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
I think he was doubting my ability to dunk. I never lose.
Yeah, he got up. He definitely got up. He got up. He said, I ain't dunked it in a minute, too. Generational wealth starts with a risk taker in every family, and I felt like I was mine.
See, he said he wanted to film me one-on-one, right? For fun, all right. Ooh, buddy, take my money, you boy. You got on camera?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, you're done. This is what we got to work with over here, right? We don't have much.
And then the new court, how far is the new court from,
The new court is at Buckle Rio.
Everybody will be out there hooping.
It's gonna be nice.
So my brother needed a cut, and I had to get revenge on the girls for killing me on the court. What up, bro?
What's happening?
We got some little superstars. So you know my boy Reggie?
Hi.
You got those girls blushing, man. What's up, Reggie?
I never thought I would come to Belize to get a haircut and be listening to country music.
Listen, we're from the Caribbean, right? We grew up with mixed cultures, and this is normal. This is Sunday music for us. Trust me, man. Welcome to Belize.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? For people who don't know.
Since a kid, everybody knows me as Wally, and I'm the mayor of San Pedro.
Nice. What are some of the things that you are doing for the community?
One of the main things that we've done is to create a lot of different programs for the community, for the kids, sporting events.
I'm about to go link up with my brother Will. He's done something amazing for the community. Look at this. The most beautiful basketball court.
We made it. What up, bro? Oh, the brand new court, man.
What did this look like before?
It was run down. When I was a kid, this was a hub of the community. There were cracks everywhere, cigarette butts on the court.
Yeah. Whoa, it was messed up. The court was very messed up.
It was just a disaster.
And Will approached us and said, let's do a project and go ahead and rebuild this basketball.
Where did you get the idea to do something like this for the community?
Well, I built a court. You know, you hooped on my court, and then I was like, man, you can't bring everyone into that court, and so many people are coming through, and I was like, you got to redo the community court so everybody can hoop.
If we're gonna do something like this for the community, this is going to be amazing.
After work, I not even go to shower or nothing. I come straight on the court.
What was opening day like, you?
Bro, opening day, it was magical.
Buck on three. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God.
Pro players in Belize came, they trained the kids.
For the youth, man, it's instrumental because you need something to come from what you come from just to try to better yourself and your family situations.
We have a shooter right here. He's just playing to win this game.
We're gonna do out here.
And there's so many lanes, man. All the people that come out here, they ask us, what can we do in the community? It doesn't need to be something huge. It could be just, you know, picking someone up in your golf cart while you're driving that needs a ride. Be the change you want to see and just make it happen, you know?
So Belize, talk to me. What's needed in the community? Let's make something happen. Let me know in the comments.
Right here, custom jerseys for the boys.
Oh,
thank you, bro.
I'm buying property out here, so I'll be putting that money to good use. The weather's nice, the people's good, and it's easy for international travelers to buy property here. I want to leave something for my kids because it's kind of like Key West, the 1930s, 1940s. You could probably got something and it would have been a dirt road, but now you can't even get a dirt road, Key West. So leave it to my kids, grandkids, and stuff like that, so they can always come down to Belize. And anytime they say winter advisory, 3 to 5 inches, just come on down here.
There's this one house in the neighborhood, right, in Mahogany Bay. It stands out, right? It's got the pastel pink window frames. And you just know the person, whoever designed it, is big on design. But little did we know, an even bigger reason for being here and the inspiration for the pink.
Pink comes from my dad, my father, who passed away shortly before I built the house. His favorite color is pink. He looked fantastic in pink, so that's my nod to my father.
And what do you do?
Interior design.
Interior design.
Having the team at the design center help me was amazing. Like, they always sent me videos, they let me see the progress, and so I didn't have to be here for all of it. And I'm very hands-on with things that I do, but they just took a little of that stress away from me.
How do you end up here?
After watching a lot of House Hunters International, I had gone several places, Costa Rica, looking to Tulum, and just a friend recommended I check out Belize. In checking out Belize, I saw the island and I decided to give it a try. So it became a vacation destination. And then very quickly, it became somewhere that I wanted to research for property. It was just, I felt incredibly safe here.
Safe.
Okay, safe. I travel a lot of times by myself. The English speaking is very helpful, but the people are so friendly, and I have always felt safe being here. I see so much potential, especially on this island and especially in real estate. You can build something small, you can build something large. This house worked for me because I wanted each of my children to have a room when they come. But I've talked to plenty of people at the pool club, and they're building 2 and 3 bedroom homes.
Yeah.
Some people are building just to hold for themselves, and some people are building for the rental income. And both, I've looked at both scenarios, and both seemed like an option.
And what are you doing?
I'm holding it for my family for right now, and then when they don't want to come as frequently, then I would turn it into a rental property, possibly.
Okay, so you've built it for you.
For me.
We went to go see one of the newest 3-bedroom homes in the community of Mahogany Bay.
Oh, here I can see it.
You're going seamlessly from the kitchen, living space to the pool.
Bro, I love the pool, just relaxing, vibing.
Every day, enjoying your cocktail, you're watching the sunset right there.
Definitely pays to have a good interior design.
I cannot stress the importance of having an interior designer who knows what they are doing. It's literally the difference between making 50 grand a year and making 100 grand with your rental. And this is like backed up by like Airbnb data.
What do the photos look like? What are the bed sheets? All of this stuff comes together with the interior design.
I mean, look at this. Light fixtures, everything is on point. Even, look at the way they're using the wood, bro.
All of this is local hardwood.
Oh, they do it too, man! Ready for the day? You're probably looking fresh.
This one is a 3.5. So you have your dining and kitchen space here, going to your living space that connects to the pool as you saw. Then all the rooms are kind of scattered around, and each room has its own bathroom. Really complete from a rental standpoint, because there's so many 1 or 2 bedroom condos out there, or 1 or 2 bedroom homes. But the reality is that's not what people are trying to book. Like, this is a family destination.
This is definitely my kind of vibe. Color scheme, the high ceilings.
This is about 2,000 square feet, interior and exterior space. There's 3 architects in here. This is one of the Latitude 20 homes, and they do more of a modern aesthetic. We've got 14 approved contractors in here right now. Once you pick your house plan with one of the architectural firms, the builders will then bid that out. Your project management will manage the whole way through the build. So it's streamlined. You're getting videos, photos every week. And then at the end, you can work with the furniture team. And I'll take it one step further. After that, our property management, that will manage your property for you, rent it out.
Hands off.
Hands off.
And then you get like a monthly report of like everything that's going on.
Yeah, you get a monthly report. And like, just to rewind, like, it's as turnkey as possible, you know, because we're in Belize. And building in general, anyone watching this, if they hear me say, yeah, it's all perfect, like, they know stuff goes wrong when you're building, right?
Yeah.
But the team is very good. And when those mistakes do come up, we got a great team that'll fix them, you know?
Belize is not for everyone. Who are some people that you would say, it's probably not the right time for you right now to come to Belize? Like,
that's a good question. The type of people that are, you know, constantly needing to be on their cell phone, or they need to have big shopping malls around, like, we just don't have that yet. The people that need the franchise fast food restaurants, like American franchises, we don't have that stuff yet. So it is more of a slower pace. It is more grassroots. So really, people that should come here are people that are looking for like a change of pace, you know, looking to kind of reconnect with that community aspect, looking to get the tablet out of the kids' hands and put a fishing rod in instead.
Yeah.
Like, that's the fit, you know?
No, I absolutely love that, man.
My time in Belize these days is more than a vacation. It's like actually living. And one part of my morning routine is Farmhouse. When we first met Daniel back in 2022, he had just opened his first store. He saw a gap in the marketplace, right? For like healthy food, non-processed. And so something for like the conscious consumer. It wasn't just a dream for himself, it was a dream for the whole community. He built it from scratch. He took a bet on himself. Fast forward now, he's opening in his third location.
Hi, welcome to the Farmhouse Market and Cafe.
Get my juice, and the sandwiches are banging. This is a spicy Italian. What you get, Nathan?
All everything breakfast bagel.
And then definitely helping our fitness goals. Nathan says this is
top 3 cookies in my life.
This is my brother. This is
Hey, how you doing,
This
man?
is me, man.
Nice to meet you.
So he's the owner of this place.
Local products, you know, products made in Belize, but they still have to be kind of professional in the sense they need to have a label. They need to have an expiration date. This just gives people that, you know, don't really want to cook, that are on vacation, but it gives them a real meal. They just have to heat it up.
I'm booking another Airbnb right now in San Pedro, 4-bedroom. If you wanted 2 nights tomorrow, there's literally nothing on Airbnb. But that's literally the beauty of having a home here in Mahogany Bay, supply and demand. When you're building the 4 floors or above, there's just literally no, we're in 2025, it's February 8th, and it's still the same problem it was when I got here 3 years ago. And there's more people than ever, and still the demand is not met. I've never been more motivated to actually finish my home in Mahogany Bay, because then I don't have to deal with this.
My new home, I suppose. Yeah, we're just on the final details of finishing it up. Actually, basically just waiting for furniture at this point. So real excited to wrap this project up.
I've known Chris since the first time I came to Belize, and he's been building his home for like 3 years. I've seen people finish theirs in 12 months, so I had to find out. I was like, bro, what's taking so long? How long ago did you start this?
We're coming up on 3 years.
Open the door. This is the sexiest door I have seen in Mahogany Bay so far.
What a door.
Oh, okay. Michael, he's not playing. He's not playing games.
Like this.
You got slippers for everyone?
I got 300 pound slippers.
What? Oh, look at the fucking kitchen. I see where the money's going.
Yeah.
Legit, that's the size of most people's pools in here.
I mean, I basically built my dream house, so that's why it took so long.
That's a hot tub?
This will be kind of like a lounge, like hosting
This
area.
is the first home in Mahogany Bay that has inspired you. So what are you thinking for your place? What are you gonna charge? What are you gonna do?
In my head right now, I'm thinking about anywhere from like $1,100 to $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, depending on the season, right?
I like that. You're creating an experience.
That's right.
Truly
That's
an
right.
experience.
That's the idea. So,
Bro, your lot is down there, as you know.
Yep.
But you notice any changes since last time?
Bro, it's moving.
Right?
It's moving.
Crazy. I mean, you know some of the differences in phase 2, the 100-foot canals. And that's one of the biggest reasons why people are going more luxe in here. They're looking to build homes over multiple lots, and they're looking to kind of dial in the little details more. I mean, phase 1 is almost catching up to phase 2 now with the level of homes that are going in. But I'm excited for you to see these, man.
Nice.
this is one of the newer models here. This is a 3-bed. What's up, guys? Hey, that's a nice pool. A lot of planners have an emphasis to have that like walk out to your outdoor experience that connects to the inside here.
You don't feel like you live with your neighbor.
Nah, you have the space here. And then one of the things that architects like put an emphasis on is maximizing the bedroom count, like how many people you can get in a home. So like you'll notice up here, you got the loft space, which still maximizes like the bedroom, the living space back there, and then where you're gonna be chilling on the front end here.
The numbers on a place like this?
Build cost wise on something like this, you're looking at about $300 a foot. In anything concrete is going to be kind of typically where you're at. You also have to do your seawall and your fixed costs, which are about $50K. I would throw a number at you with this. It's probably around like $550, $600 to build, something in that range.
Okay.
Obviously prices can change. So Jubril right here, not exactly where we're standing, but if you look across the bay over here,
These are kind of one of the two really exclusive VIP offerings, which are the bay lots. So if someone's looking to build a high-end property over multiple lots, these are the locations that you'd want to go. And there's only, in terms of lot availability, we're down to kind of the bitter end. If you're going to do a custom plan like this, it's going to cost more and it's going to take about 6 months. But at the end, like Chris said, you know, I'm the same way, bro. Every time I build something, I'm like, just get it done, get it done. I want to have this now. But I always look back and say, like, I wish I just took that extra 2, 3, even if it's 6 months, whatever it is, to make the right decisions with my build. Because like the office, I wish I built it out of concrete. Every day I walk into work now, I'm like, I wish I built this out of concrete, you know? So taking the time with the planning phase, can't stress it enough.
When I first got here, you had a few ATMs, but now we got drive-through coffee, baby.
And then I'll have a latte, please.
And a latte. Yeah.
We going to Secret Beach, baby. And so Secret Beach is one of the biggest investments I've made in my life, and I'm gonna continue to invest in Secret Beach. And so we're rolling there right now, driving from San Pedro, and I just wanna show you some of the updates, right? Some of the businesses, some of the homes. Because when I first got here 3 years ago, there was literally almost virtually nothing. Not much road access, not many businesses, just the stuff along the water. Yo, Will, what has changed in Secret Beach?
So Jubril, this is the little entrance way I was telling you about, and then the paved road that the tourism board did. So just feel this right now for 1 second.
Yo, there's
you,
no
you
bumps.
notice them?
There's no bumps. Yeah.
There's no bumps.
Secret Beach, baby.
When you look at Belize as a whole and you look at kind of like where tourists are going, Secret Beach has emerged as literally one of the top places in the country. So tourism board saw that, took action on it, and they actually paved that first third of the road. And that's huge because one of the biggest setbacks going to Secret Beach is the road. You have new gated communities coming in, you have hundreds of homes under construction, and so much.
Hundreds now?
There's hundreds of, like if you go around the different areas, there's homes going in everywhere.
Hey, whoa, what's this building over here?
This is like the commercial and infrastructure stuff is the biggest priority right now because the homes are coming here naturally. So gas stations should be open within the next year, I would say. They're going pretty hard on it. And yeah, just another big update in the area.
There weren't even roads here before. Now there's a gas station, and that should tell you everything.
When will the first ATM hit Secret Beach?
The first
Which year?
Oof. I think we're bringing it to Secret Beach, bro.
Which year?
2025.
2025? All right.
When we first met Ryan, it was just him and his wife, right? He was all nervous, but he was all in. He didn't have a plan B. This was his only thing.
I was working 70, 80 hours a week as a union plumber. And I'm like, man, this is like killing me. Like, this is a lot. I was living the American dream, a lot of people could say. Everything just kind of hit me at one time. I'm like, what am I doing? None of this makes us happy. The money wasn't making us happy. The place we were at wasn't making us happy. So we just decided to start looking for somewhere else to be.
Good to see you, man.
Been a while, bro.
He put everything on the line to build something from scratch. No guarantees, no blueprint, just a dream and a big ass risk. And so when we came back, I just wanted to go check on him and see how things were going, or like, were they even still here?
How long has it been since opening?
A year and a half. The first year was just me and my wife doing everything. We were just Scrabble brains, running around in circles trying to handle 6 or 7 different things, and we're so grateful to have the crew that we have now.
How you been, and how long has it been since the last spoke?
Has it been a year?
I think longer.
Longer?
Longer.
Oh my god. It's been crazy.
Really?
Absolutely nuts.
What's
Like,
been crazy?
Just more abundance than I could ever imagine. Just the amount of people that have been pouring in and sharing this experience with us has been awesome. We're actually opening a beach club.
Man, all low seating, big cushions, right? Luxury. And then as we move forward or add, we'll have cabanas with VIP sections.
I'm excited just to come and experience it because that is exactly that's what I want.
What Ryan's doing, that's different because he's tapped in, right? He's listened to what the market actually wants.
So many people come to us and they're like, hey, where can we go that's nice and quiet, a little more upscale, where I can read a book and we don't have all that crazy loud music and we can get some good drinks, and I just didn't really have an answer for them. So after the last year of getting all those questions, I was like, why don't I just do it? The great thing about building out here in Secret Beach is, like, once you're out here and you got everything built and everything developed, you don't really have any utilities that you have to pay for. So I don't have any like bills.
Well, that means I'm making profit.
Right.
What are your expenses, though?
Oh man, upkeep of the property. That's huge. It takes a beating from our weather and our salts and the sun. It's really tough. So you're sanding and sealing and painting and just keep everything as new looking as possible.
What have you seen occupancy-wise?
If we're not around the slow seasons, which would be around September, October, and November, we're about 85% for the front
what is
units.
it going for a night?
About $399 a night, not including the taxes and fees.
Okay,
yeah.
so $400. Not bad.
We're doing all right.
What was expectations? Were you like, when I open, I'd be happy if I'm at...
Oh, 50%. I'd be stoked at 50%. If I were to look 5 years from now and somebody were to tell me this, I would call them crazy. Crazy.
So maybe you're not gonna buy a house like Ryan, but even if you're curious about living abroad and you just don't know where to start, I got you. For the last year, I've literally dedicated my life to building a private space for us. And so if you scan the QR code right here, I got you covered and you can learn more. See you inside the community. The ride to Secret Beach, it's a decent drive, or you got a bumpy speedboat. So this is the way to pull up to Secret Beach. Brad saw a gap in the marketplace, and he went for it. I remember I met him at the bar in Alliance. He told me what he was up to.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I had a dispensary in Oklahoma. I had a personal training facility. I used to be a professional athlete. Did some traveling, came across Belize, decided this is a spot for me to invest some money. Picked up the Sea Lounge. The whole thing is bringing families, people together.
Somebody coming up to you, asking you to hop on a boat, can't tell you where you're going or what it is that you're doing. We were confused. He said we're going to island hop.
Just want to bring experiences to people who want to have a good time in life. Thinking back and like, you remember that one time we went to Belize and we met that dude? I want to be that dude.
How's your experience today? It was fulfilling. Got to be somewhere that I didn't know exists. I'm not God, but I felt like I walked on the water today.
When I walked through the water, lobster on the ocean, the people I was with, the conversations that I had, the peace that I felt, and the way the day came together, this is one of those days I will remember.
What do you get in Belize that you don't feel in America?
Now I get respect. I don't have people second guessing me. I don't have people doubting me. I don't have people looking down on me. They see me as a man, and I love that. And people say, it's not like that in the States, but it is, man. It absolutely. But I don't get that from the Belizeans, man. It's just love.
He is a big character, big energy, and I thank God because it's one of my favorite things now to do. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Leno.
The game is changing fast at Secret Beach. And if you're not watching closely, you're gonna literally miss the shift. Like there's a shift that's happening right now as we speak.
Thank you, Leno.
Your food might not come in your normal 15, 20 minutes. It might come in an hour. So grab a drink, relax.
I've been here for 7 years. I own Blue Bayou. I co-own it with my mom. When my mom and I came and we started everything, we became one of the most popular spots because of our social media presence. We actually have 2 million followers on Facebook and 400,000 on Instagram.
Oh!
So, we're not from here, but we do only employ people from Belize.
Every time I visit Secret Beach, whether it's by land or water, there's something new. 10 years from now, you're gonna look back and say, yo, I remember when, right? And just a few months ago, I cruised past one of the most incredible homes in Secret Beach. That looked like a vibe I wanna find out about. And now I'm checking in, and this was the first time ever sleeping at Secret Beach. And I instantly saw why this is gonna be the future of Ambergris Caye. When you pull up, you know it's different. You got Kevin handing you a drink, and then by the time I sit down, lunch is ready. It's the fastest service I've ever had. And then so you see all the toys, Everything is included. Anything you want to do, they're gonna make happen. Literally, the only thing is if you're paying for your gas. 65% of Belize's GDP is tourism, and this side of the island checks every single box. Nobody's ever told me in my life I have 101% chance I'm gonna catch a fish.
It's gonna be catching, not fishing, all right?
If you wanna catch, this who you ride with.
110. 110. 110. Have you ever caught one?
No, I've not caught a fish respectable. And so to advance to lobster is even better than fish.
Let's see, he's right there. Respect to these guys, they're really taking the time to talk him through like what to do, how to stay safe.
I see why so many, the biggest lessons that men get are from their fathers while they're out fishing. You know, it's just like the silence, just sitting there in the middle of the ocean. And so before I'd always go on a boat with like friends, it's a vibe. There's so many beautiful people around. But what made me the happiest, I saw why men love fishing so much. Ah! I got my first little fucking job! I did it tonight, babe! It's competing, and it's always the chance to get better. You're always learning. Sometimes in life, you think you're gonna catch fish, but it's gonna give you something better. You see what time it is? You just need good teachers.
Oh, what? What?
This is like old, ancient string and a bow.
No way! Caught fish!
When they said 110%, I won't even, it's, when you with the pros.
That's eating healthy right there. From the ocean to your plate.
I caught something today, and I'm gonna eat this later.
You're not kidding.
I didn't go to Whole Foods, I didn't go to Jubril, I didn't go to the grocery store. Literally, I earned my meal today. And when you earn your meal, you deserve to eat.
My first trip to Belize wants to make me want to retire. It got me thinking that maybe I should try to retire in 5 years.
So we got one of the new houses in the area here, Jubril, and I think what you're gonna like about this is gonna be like the next step. Leroy did it right. He's got a good sized pool. Yeah, they have this property as well, so they're gonna kind of expand out that way. Always good to secure the neighboring lot. Come on in, bro.
Okay.
If you're on a vacation with your family, with your boys, like, this has everything you need as well, right?
When there's nothing there, they have vision.
Yep.
You're gonna start to see the masses when it's already really started, and you're still not too late, but it's just like when you really win, you win on the buy. You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
Every time someone kind of elevates what's going on in the community, other people see that, right? When they see that, that brings more of those in. So like what Leroy and his family have done here is going to take it to the next level, and then it's going to keep going from there.
Leroy the visionary. Who is Leroy the visionary? Yo.
We're calling the owner right now.
Want me to tap in Graceland?
Shout out Graceland. What am I doing? I didn't even mention the beautiful Graceland as well, his wife.
We are a family with young twins. We wanted something that was sort of off the grid.
Growing up for me, I was like, if I hear off grid, I just picture no electricity, no running water, all of that, but that is actually here.
Build our own versus something that fits into a complex or a subdivision, which is what we live in Canada. So.
Okay, you're Canadian, eh? Woo! Leroy, good to meet you in the flesh. How did your Belizean dream start?
We ended up coming to Belize after doing some research. We found Will and you online, and through that, we're here. We tried to just shop local, and my wife takes over there with the designing, and said we wanted Belizean hardwood.
Nice comfortable bed.
And then you got natural lighting outside. What's your light bill every month?
0. We are off the grid. We're run on solar, septic, and we have a cistern. We can sleep, I believe, up to 8. I love this place because, you know, I came here and the way it slowed down, and I told my wife, this is it. This is the place I want to be.
Did you ever think as a teacher, you're gonna be having this beautiful vacation home internationally?
Never thought of that at all. It's trial and error. You're gonna have a lot of ups, you're gonna have a lot of downs. All challenges is what we call opportunity. Because you know what, when those opportunities come, you solve it, you learn from it, and you move on.
So you rent this out when you're gone, or?
Yes, it's an Airbnb.
Have you actually had a guest yet?
Well, we're fully booked.
You say fully booked?
Yep, we're fully booked through the Christmas through to March.
Do you have like experience like in like home rent?
I looked at some YouTube videos and different Pinterest. We had a architect, told him what we wanted and did some research and spoke about it. Saw some Bali videos and stuff like that. And yeah, I saw the L shape with a pool, and I said, you know, I kind of like that idea. And so we took it from there, and here we are.
Obviously you're doing this for a reason.
Yeah, I'm doing this for my kids. I want them to understand, hey, you know what? This is an amazing world full of culture and everything, and I want you to enjoy it.
Smart investors are buying off grid. When you're looking at a property that's fully serviced on the island here, typically average price is gonna be about $150,000 for just your land, right?
Okay.
So people that can get ahead of the curve and find off-grid opportunities where you're in the path of progress, the municipality's talking about bringing those utilities in, those are the smart investors, right? We're just sitting with Ryan over at Ishal, right?
Yeah.
Ryan literally just said, verbatim, I have no utility bills. So what does that mean for your bottom line? Well, take this house, for example, right? You take a 60% occupancy rate, which is conservative against what the island typically does. I would put this conservatively at $400 a night. You're looking at $90,000 in gross income. So you're gonna have your property management fee, which depending on who you work with, typically that'll be like 10% off the gross income to 20, something like that. And then you're gonna have, if you have to refill your water cistern, but other than that, like, I mean, that's pretty much it. Your internet bill, so what you're making, you're pretty much keeping, right?
So pretty much like 6 years, you could be paid off for your house.
Yep.
And then on top of that, the appreciation of the property. Then you're just bankrolling. Are you too late here now? Like lots have gone from 5,000 10 years ago. Now these same lots are 50,000.
Right now, we're at a stage where this is pretty much just getting started still. Like obviously we've seen appreciation. We're one of the few places on earth, full foreign ownership, British parliamentary democracy, English speaking, close to the US. We have all the foundation for this to go so well. But the reason we're at this infancy stage, you have to look at the development of the island, right? East Coast fully developed out because you have the reef over there. West Coast was left untouched. So the first road connection went in like 15 years ago to get to the west. And since then we've seen like steady appreciation. But right now we're at a tipping point still with major players like Six Senses, Four Seasons just entering the market. We've only had Hilton and Marriott for like 5 years. So people that ask, are they too late? They're the same people that called me 5 years ago and said, am I too late? And I said, you're not too late. They didn't pull the trigger. They're going to call me again in 5 years. They're going to say, am I too late? I'm going to say, I told you 5 years ago.
If you're someone of action, come and build, because I've been all over the world, but there's few places left like this with the geography, the proximity, the weather, the people, the safety, that you can still do this. So that's why I've invested, and I'm truly grateful that you showed me the opportunity, because this vision wasn't in my heart because I didn't know it existed. Yeah. This is paradise. This is sun.
Yeah, we're getting cooked for you guys, but we got to tell you about this secret beach.
Any advice for our less melanated people?
I do. When you're out here, remember your sunscreen always. The sun, even if it's overcast, you know, you might walk out in the morning and say, it might rain today, I'm good. You're not good. Wear sunscreen. Take care of yourself. You deserve it, you know?
This is a massive operation.
A big project going on over here, bro. Get the blue water here. Let's go! You know, Jubril, top secret shit right now. PassportHeavy exclusive only. Just to give people perspective on like where things are going in Secret Beach. These are gonna be more canal lots, similar to Mahogany Bay. Then you've got the gated entrance over there.
So similar to Mahogany Bay.
Similar to Mahogany Bay. We have this beautiful foundation, all the progress. Now it's like, okay, how do we take it one step higher?
The thing about her, the single mom, the immigrant journey, I know it was a different struggle, and I know that you sacrificed a lot to put us in that neighborhood for me to have a home to really grow up. And I know we rented. Yeah, and just so I could be in the right place to meet the right people.
That's correct. As you know, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, the other side of the Caribbean. When I come here, I feel a connection.
The things our parents do to give us a better life sometimes, I mean, it's unimaginable. Like, I look at my mom, I'm just like, yo, how? And when you finally understand it, you can't repay them. All you can do is honor them and try and give them peace. You just want to make them proud.
My boy has bought land here to build his own home. And that, my friend, is, to me, is the success of his hard work. He was able to work extremely hard, coming from a genuine place of knowing this place and knowing the potential of this place and knowing people can embrace it now and have generational wealth, which I was unable to do because of my journey with being a single parent. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It was just my experience with my journey. And I rented constantly, and then here he is.
I think you were saying earlier that this life feels almost full circle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So nothing feels prouder. I mean, when I got this land, I mean, Mama's name is on the title, and nothing means more than that.
Oh,
that's what it's all about. It's all about this little lady right here.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so.
Moments like this, it always takes me back.
Guys, this is Jubril. It's my first video. I just want to have fun with you guys. I'm going to take you around, when I go to different countries.
Like, I started all this in my bedroom. I was reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich. Like, when I was 17, I was writing out my goals on a Post-it note of where I would be in the future. And now I'm standing on land that I actually own. But what really moves me is seeing how many of you have made your own moves, right? With clarity about the future that you want. Me, like, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a travel agent, I'm just documenting my own journey, right? Putting my own money on the table and sharing like what I learned along the way. Like, when I bought my 2 lots in Secret Beach in January of 23, the 65K each, I was excited. And like, now they're 80K a piece, 30K in equity. I was like, not bad. And then in Mahogany Bay, I got 1 lot for 220, now 350. And there's no more lots on my street. And I can't tell you the future, but I can show you what's happened already, right? Year after year, on camera, I'm gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna keep documenting, I'm gonna keep investing. But let me keep it real with you. Belize is not for everyone. Like, if you want the Miami nightlife, this ain't it. Fast food on every corner. If you come impatient and you're expecting things to move like Amazon Prime, you are gonna be frustrated in paradise. And I just want you to have a realistic expectation. And then something else really stood out to me on this trip. Tourism isn't always a good thing. Like, we've seen places get overrun and lose themselves, but it can be a good thing if it's done right. Coming back, and seeing the locals build generational businesses thriving, and then when I go get cut up by my homie Brian and I see him with his daughter, right? He's always fully booked. Make sure you got an appointment, right? Or seeing the basketball court come back to life, it just fills me with so much joy. It made me feel like this is something worth being a part of. And if you come down here, I really urge you, be the community that you want to see. right? Add value to it. And then in Mahogany Bay right now, in phase 1, they've got 31 lots left. And then in phase 2, they've got 14. When I started, this was my first international purchase. I didn't fully know what I was doing, right? Especially building a home from scratch. I was about to buy 2 lots in Mahogany Bay. I was just excited. And then Ruben says, you know, what's your plan and what's your budget? And so I explained to him what I wanted to do. He's like, I actually suggest you do 1. This is probably gonna work better for you. And if you wanna do another one in the future, you know, let's do it. And I sat there and thought, I was like, man, you're actually right. And the crazy thing is, I was like, man, he would have made more commission by selling me 2, but he actually cared about my journey and what was actually best for me. And I just respected that so much. And it showed me exactly the kind of people I was dealing with. And Will's team, like, he's not like your neighborhood RE/MAX guy, right? Will is number 3 out of 140,000 RE/MAX agents. Like, that's a different league. And they've always under-promised and over-delivered. And that's why I really rock with them. So if you want to explore your options, you can scan the QR code here, and you can talk to the same team that guided me. Like, bring your questions, bring your doubts, get the information to build your dreams. And so the last thing though, you only saw a glimpse of Chef Aki, right, Ryan, Leroy. We actually filmed a full day in the life with them on each of their stories. And so we're gonna be doing this all around the world, and those episodes drop soon. So make sure that you hit subscribe and turn on the notifications, and hopefully I'll see you out in Belize.
And I'm just an ordinary guy. You know, if I was really special, I wouldn't be shooting this video myself. I'd have some professional guys shooting it, and I'd have a whole film crew with proper lighting so you could see me, because I'm quite dark. So that's pretty much it. So I see you guys on the next video. Make it a great day. See you guys soon, and thank you for tuning in.